Hey y'all, how y'all doing? DBR back for another video, and if you are new here, please hit the subscribe button because around here we subscribe to things that are free and it don't cost you nothing to hit that button. And if you enjoy this video at the end, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, even if you don't really understand why. I would truly appreciate it. It does me wonders just for you to hit that like button. Anyways, getting right into it. So, as you guys know from the video I posted the other day, I am officially a licensed cosmetologist and an esthetician. I passed my esthetician exam yesterday, and I am so very excited. The state board, I don't know if there's any information out there as far as an esthetician exam for like a state board exam, but mine for Sheridan Technical College was the best, and I am so very glad and so very thankful to my two instructors that helped, and even all the kids. All the kids were a great help, and they were very helpful as far as being available to be there for us to study off of each other. And we just have a really good group. Not every group of students is good, but this group of students was very good, and I am extremely grateful for all of them. And we help each other through just about anything, and I couldn't be more happy with the way that things have turned out. This has just been the best possible thing for me, and I cannot tell you how how appreciative I am, honestly. Like, to the bottom of my heart, I am so appreciative. I'm so happy. I'm so just astounded that I was able to complete this. Yes, we have a shorter program than anybody else here in Florida. In Florida, it's a 9-week program, but everywhere else, in every other state, it is a year long, or 2 years, or a year and a half. Everybody else gets a longer time period for training than we do. We had to jam everything into 9 weeks, which just shows how remarkable that group of students, and every group of students that graduates from Sheridan Technical College from the facial specialty program, how magnificent we all are to be able to get the homework done and stay on top of lectures. And it's a big deal to be thrown so much material and only have 2 months to complete it. But lo and behold, I am proof that it is possible. So if you were thinking about doing it, I would say you go right ahead and do it. As I said in my other video, my instructor is retiring, but there is another instructor that is just as good that will be taking her place. And I that's why I said two instructors, because there's two in the class, and the one is retiring and the other one is taking over in August. So I absolutely, I was through the roof. I was a little scared to even click continue on the exam. I finished the exam and I was like, I'm so scared to click this button, because if it says that I failed, I was just gonna die. And when I saw a passing grade, I was just through the roof, and it was very high up there on the scale of grades. So I was even more excited. I was like, this is amazing. But I tried to hold my excitement in, because other people were still taking the test or whatever, and I didn't want to scream out and, whoa, I passed. But I wanted to scream to the mountaintops when I was finished, guys. You just don't understand. And then when the other kids, two other kids in the class were like, I got 100, ah! And just started screaming, oh God, I'm sorry, I know you guys are still testing, I'm sorry, I couldn't contain my excitement. I'm like, I was them. That was my spirit animal, just watching them get all excited about their grade. I was like, I wanted to scream my grade out too, but I said, you know what, other people are testing, and it's not the time or the place for that, but I'm gonna come to you two and scream it out to you guys that I passed. And all of you guys that were telling me to stick with it, and sending me all these positive messages via Instagram DM. I thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you so much for all the positive feedback, for all the positive reinforcement. All you need is a little bit of motivation. Even a motivational person like myself needs a push every now and again. And I cannot tell you enough how grateful and how thankful I am to have gotten that push from you guys. Just thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So what does this mean for me now that I am I passed. Well, for right now, I want to like work in the department stores. I know most people they reach this plateau and they're like, okay, well, that was lovely. Now what, you know? And right now I'm looking to like how Sephora is hiring for licensed estheticians. I can now do that job, guys. I've been dying to work for Sephora or an Ulta, and that's what I've been trying to do for so very long. And now I can actually do it, guys. And I am so very excited and so very thankful to be able to do such a thing now that I'm licensed. Like, this is something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. And now I don't need to be discouraged, and I can kind of walk in there like, yeah, y'all looking for licensed people? Well, I'm licensed now, so yeah, write that check or, you know, whatever. But I am beyond, I just can't believe that this is possible. And, you know, I went up to my teacher, you know, my cosmetology teacher, I went up to her and I was like, oh my God, I passed, you know. And she was like, I don't know why this surprises you. You're a very smart individual. And I'm like, that's not the point, Miss S. I'm like, I passed. Like, I didn't know that I had it in me. I didn't even believe in myself. And my best friend used to always tell me that. The reason that you didn't think that you were able to do it is because you didn't even believe in yourself. You didn't believe that it was possible for you to be able to pull off such an accomplishment. And that really hit home to me because I don't believe in myself as much as I probably should. And like, yesterday was proof. Like, I can do anything, you know. It shouldn't matter what it is. I should be able to accomplish, conquer anything that I set my mind to, that I want to do, that I set out to do. I should really be able to do it, you know, and be in like, I'm speechless. I'm still speechless about this. I'm somebody who went from straight F's, literally. I went from straight F's to acing everything, to being an award winner, to being a part of the national high school, the National Honor Society for high schools and technical colleges. Like, I am a part of such a big committee and a big community now, and a member of the National Honor Society. That is a big deal. Because I rate so high and my grades are so, you know, good, and my GPA is through the roof, and I have perfect attendance, and I am a leader and award-winning makeup artist, award-winning hairstylist. Like, this is a big deal. And all of these accomplishments, I kind of take them one at a time, and I don't celebrate them as much as I should because I feel like I am not in a position where I can put it out there and say, yeah, you know, this is that, because I know that I wasn't all that in a bag of chips beforehand. But that just shows you, that should go to show you that when you find your passion and when you find what you love, the sky is truly the limit. And my teacher told me the same thing. My Cosmo teacher told me the same thing. She was like, that was me before beauty school. Like, she's like, I passed beauty school with flying colors. But when it was real school, I could not do it. And I kind of feel that same exact way. I felt like no matter what the situation was, I was never going to be good enough to pass. Why I felt that way, I couldn't tell you. And it's just because I beat myself down over stupid things. You know, I look back on it now and I go, back in grade school, I could only imagine if I knew what I knew today. Well, technically, I did know what I know today, but it's kind of like I didn't know my purpose. I didn't know, you know, what I was set out to do. I thought life sucked and it was, you know, stupid and it was a game. And these moments of life really make you go, wow, this is absolutely incredible. The things you learn, the things you go through, the things you know, like, this is just, it's beautiful. This is just a beautiful thing. The realization and the reflection that I'm able to do now that I've gotten to this point in my life is beyond belief. It is something that I never thought I'd be able to do, and I can't believe that I'm even here right now, and I just can't believe that this is the case. I can't even, fathom. Like, I can't wrap my brain around this is my life. Being a public figure and being out here for you guys and being a social media influencer and being an influencer period here on YouTube, and the lovely messages that I get from all of you guys that just keep me going. You guys are the reason that I come on here and do this every day. I'm trying to build my family. I'm trying to build my subscriber count. So again, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because there's a lot of you guys that watch my video that do not subscribe. So please subscribe. Be a part of the family, because you guys are absolutely incredible, and I feel like I don't know where I'd be without y'all, and I just would like to really just say thank you. Having this platform has made me realize a bunch of things that perhaps I never thought I would realize, or never wanted to see, or wasn't interested in looking at. And I'm a different person today because of everything, and all you guys, your sweet messages. And I bump into people all the time that just like, oh my god, I know you, and I'm like, thank you, and it makes me feel real good to know that even people, I'm touching lives and I'm touching the hearts of people I've never even met before, I've never even seen before. And when I do meet you guys, it's even more of a pleasure, it's even more of an honor for me to meet all of you guys, because who the hell am I to be blessed with such a life, to be blessed with such a way with people, to be such an influencer that is so in tuned, and I try to be as relatable as I possibly can for you guys. And I'm not somebody that's up on the mountaintops. I am very much down here on the ground with y'all. My feet are planted, they are on the ground. I am not holier than thou. I am not above not one other individual, and I feel like that's what I appreciate more than anything, is being able to be somebody that is very grounded and understands where I come from, and understands, my potential to become something more than I am. This is, the sky is the limit, honey. The sky is the limit. And for anybody who thinks that they couldn't... Sorry, guys. iPad overheated. But anyways, for anybody who thinks that they couldn't accomplish what they would like to have accomplished in high school, or, whatever the case is, I don't know your story, but you know your story better than anybody. And I feel like no matter what it is that you feel you can't accomplish, or you can't do this because of what your past looked like, or whatever the scenario, you can do it. Go for it. Because the last thing that I would want any of y'all to do is have regrets saying I shoulda, coulda, woulda. It don't feel good to turn around and be like, I wish I had done this. It don't feel good. I'm telling you from experience, it does not feel good. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support, for all your love, for all your comments, for all your DM messages. Thank you for everything. Thank you for supporting me via Instagram Live, and, being so nice and polite. I really do appreciate it. Stay perfectly imperfect until I see y'all next time.